Hi, and welcome to Chicago Style Eats, the show where we talk about and sample tasty foods made in or made famous by Chicago. I'm Tony.
And I'm Stephanie. And in this episode, we beat the summer heat with Italian ice.
Now, you might be thinking, how is Italian ice a Chicago Style Eats thing? They have it out east in Philadelphia, New York, and in Italy. Go figure.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
That's not in the script.
Yeah, carry on.
That's you.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay. Chicago-style Italian ice evolved from granita, a frozen dessert that originated in Sicily. Granita is made by adding pureed or pulped fruit and sugar to water, then freezing the mixture and then scraping it or shaving it into servings to eat. As Sicilians immigrated to Chicago in the early 20th century, so did granita. Sold primarily at first from street carts, vendors ground their own flavored ice by hand, but Chicago vendors competed by introducing wider and wider varieties of flavors and developing machinery to mix the flavors, freeze the mixtures, and dispense the product.
Chicago's vendors soon were creating and serving a product distinct from granita, smoother in texture and much more varied in flavors, and it came to be known as Italian ice. Where granita has a coarse, granular texture, think snow cone, and sorbet or sorbetto has a smooth, almost ice cream-like texture, Italian ice is somewhere in between, but closer to sorbetto than to granita.
Italian ice today is sold mainly in specialty shops and stands throughout the city and suburbs. Perhaps the best known location in the city to get Italian ice is in the Little Italy neighborhood at Mario's Italian Lemonade. Opened in 1954 by Mario DiPaolo and owned today by his son and daughter-in-law, Skip and Maria DiPaolo, and their 3 children. But don't call it Italian ice. At Mario's, it's Italian lemonade.
Never go in against the Sicilian when a frozen treat is on the line.
Yeah, I still don't get this. I mean,
It's a line
I know
from,
it.
Oh,
No, I don't understand why they don't want you calling it Italian ice and they want Italian lemonade. Lemonade is liquid, but whatever.
Yeah,
What do I know?
well, I think it's just because when they first started, it was just lemon flavored and it was lemonade, but then they added flavors.
Yeah, but it becomes Italian ice.
But
Anyway,
they wanted, and that's their name. They're Mario's Italian Lemonade. It's the name of the place. So they probably just figured, well, let's just call it lemonade.
So we went to 3 places, kind of by accident. We were actually going to only go to Mario's, but then last night we went out to a comedy show and ran into a place called
Vinny D's.
Vinny D's. Yo, Vinny, get the bat. So Vinny D's. Vinny D's had Italian ice, like they had everything. They had sorbetto, gelato, the whole 9,
ice cream,
milkshakes, everything.
Hot dogs, beefs.
Italian beef, French fries, 3 different ways. So this was down in Ukrainian Village near the Den Theater. That's where we went. So Tony I was craving ice cream, so he got. What did you get?
I got pomegranate.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Italian ice.
Yeah, and it was very tasty, I will say, although it seemed very sweet to me. And my thought there is they probably used a syrup, and that's why it was so sweet. But it definitely had a pomegranate flavor. It was very tasty. Okay. Then today, we went to Mario's.
The original plan.
In the original Little Italy, because Chicago actually has 2 Little Italys. One just became a Little Italy in the last year. So we went to the original Little Italy where Mario's Italian Lemonade is for some Italian ice. And you got?
And I got cherry.
Mm-hmm. And I got the cantaloupe. And the reason I picked the cantaloupe is because the sign said that it was made with fresh cantaloupe. But none of the other fruits, none of the other flavors said that it was made with fresh fruit. So I figured that was the only one. So I got the cantaloupe. It was very tasty. It had cantaloupe flavor. It had chunks of cantaloupe, but they were frozen. So when you put them in your mouth, You had to suck on them. There's no way you could, well, I have sensitive teeth, so maybe somebody else could bite on them, but that would have been painful for me. So I had to suck on it, and then I had to get it out of my mouth because it was too big and still too cold, and then put it back in to suck on it more, and then finally I was able to chew it up. So that was very tasty. And as it melted, and you have the straw in the cup, as it melted, and you started to drink it from the straw, the lemon flavor in there came out.
Yeah, they said everything, all their flavors are made with lemon, and then they add the other, whichever other flavor that you ordered. So
And they
technically is a lemonade, but
again, well, sort of. So anyway, then
and the cherry was
Wow.
tasty. Mine from
Yeah, go
Mario's. It was tasty, but it wasn't like a really strong cherry flavor.
and it didn't have fresh cherry in it.
That we could tell.
It was, yeah. And so we asked which ones had the fresh fruit. And I think she said the green apple, the lychee, did I say it wrong?
I don't know what's lychee.
It's a fruit.
Okay.
She said some other ones, but and in the video I list them. So those were what they had. And then after that, we decided why not? We'll go to Ava's Italian Ice.
Because we passed that one on the way to the show last night,
Yeah.
and we knew if we went back up Western, we would go past it again. So we went that way.
So we went that way to go home. And the reason for that was they offer flights. So you can sample 4 flavors. Although today they only had 3 flavors. So we got lemon, peach, and mango. And their selling point is that they use all organic fruit. They don't have any added sweeteners or syrups or I don't know, but nothing artificial.
Yeah.
And so so we figured that's good to try that and to see what it's like when you don't have any of the artificially flavored syrups. And the lemonade was the lemon flavored one was the one that had the most prominent flavor. It also had,
To us, anyway.
yeah, it also had lemon seeds and some lemon zest from the peel. So, and then the mango, it had a mango flavor, but not like if you're eating a mango. And then the peach had a peach flavor, but it wasn't really, it was probably more than the mango flavor. But what I did notice is as we were driving home and everything was melting, the lemon melted to a lemonade and a very prominent, nice prominent lemon flavor. But the peach and mango stayed kind of smooth and did not separate out as a juice like the lemon did, and it became a lemonade. So that was interesting.
Yeah. Of all the flavors that we tried last night and today, I think the pomegranate one from Vinny D's was the most flavorful, the strongest flavor of its type, because the other ones had the flavor of it.
The lemon at Ava's.
The lemon at Ava's was the most prominent of those, but I think the pomegranate at Vinny D's was the most forward flavor.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I noticed is all the Italian ices that we had is that, you can't eat them really fast because you'll get brain freeze. So as you wait, all of the juice drops to the bottom. So at the top, you're left with just ice.
Yeah.
So it's
you
kind
just might as well get rid of that.
Yeah. So
Yeah, there's no point to it.
it's a treat that it cools you down. It's really refreshing. But after 10 minutes, if you don't have the thing, if you get the big one, by the time you're halfway through it, you're just eating ice.
At Mario's, you can get a gallon and half-gallon buckets of the Italian lemonade. So, Italian Ice is on the menu at several locations throughout Chicagoland, including Ava's Italian Ice at 1814 Northwestern Avenue in Bucktown, where they offer Italian Ice flights of 4 flavors to sample, as long as they actually have 4 flavors. Vinny D's at 1709 West Division in Wicker Park, a part of their full menu, and Mario's Italian Lemonade at 1068 West Taylor Street in Little Italy. But take note, Mario's is seasonal only, opening May 1st and closing for the year mid-September. So Google Italian Ice Chicago and you'll find many more places that serve it, hopefully one near you. So in the comments, please mention what your favorite flavor and what your experiences have been with Italian Ice and Italian lemonade and whatever the hell you want to call it.
Favorite
and whatever
flavor?
it is. Yeah, favorite
Favorite
flavor.
flavor, favorite place.
Yeah, and if you consider it a lemonade or an ice, or is it an ice that becomes a lemonade?
Lemon ice?
Lemon ice?
Ice lemon?
Iceade? Yeah, so anyway,
Iceade.
yeah, put your comments in the comment section, because where else would you put them?
Comments.
And go out and get an Italian ice lemonade. God damn, it just really bugs me. And enjoy.
Second chance. This was take 2 and she still looked at me. Coming up on the next Chicago Style Eats.
We head back to Beverly to sample the Stanger, a unique meatball sandwich served at Calabria Imports.
What's so special about the Stanger? It's a meatball sandwich. You can't possibly improve on that, right? Wrong. Your typical meatball sandwich is a hefty, messy handful. You got your balls covered in sauce and squeezed between your buns. When you bite one end, your balls might fall out the other end or flop out the side. At Calabria's, they don't make your typical meatball sandwich. If you like this episode, click the thumbs up icon below. Don't like it? Let us know in the comments what might make it better. Want to see more Chicago Style Eats? Click the subscribe button below so you can get an alert each time we drop a new episode. Don't know what the heck we're doing? Click on the end screen or the link in the description below to see our intro video. Thanks for watching.